Hey traders, what's up? Yeah, welcome to the Trade of the Day brought to you by Day Trade the World. Click that QR code and start your journey with Day Trade the World today. Look, it's kind of funny actually that we chose Amazon today because multiple reasons. Like I thought the NASDAQ didn't have a, not that it didn't have a chance. I just thought that coming in today, we were actually red to start the day. And I'm very, very surprised to see the NASDAQ up 0.6. But with that being said, look at this here for Amazon. Let's go over to a 20-minute chart right now. I talked about it during our pre-market show, and then as 9:30 hit, I was like, Google's at the highs, Apple's at some of the highs, and they all look very, very similar to this. The only difference between Amazon, Google, Apple, Microsoft, all that, is that Amazon's actually up like close to 40% in about a month and a half on this NASDAQ run. So I'm just thinking that, hey, there is a pullback too, but there's kind of two sides of every coin. Why short something that's so strong, right? So anyways, we waited very, very patiently again to have this happen. If you could see, this line is up here, 143.60. That was actually the high in the close on Friday. So we came in here Monday looking for some shorts in this area, and then we don't do anything in the middle. We let it actually start to rip up, and our first trade happens pretty quick, about 9:35 or so, but that's right into this level. So we start to go short around 143.50. It rips up, and again, if you look back at this 20-minute chart, we are kind of using 144, which I drew right here. You can't see the line because it's a bit higher. I was going to use 144, maybe 144.20, something like that as our out. So we take our last best fill right there. Then as the stock comes crashing down in, remember, on average, our fill price is around 143.60, I would say, because we did put the most shares we have on board at the highs. That's how we always kind of try to do it anyways. Today we get lucky that we get that top wick, but then it just falls back in. So we're taking like 30, 40, 50 cents worth of risk on the top side, worst case scenario. As it comes back in, some of these outs, 142.60, right? So that's $1 on there. As it falls back in, comes in into these pre-market levels again. Not really anything too significant about this 141.50. You could see it's just kind of in the way here. There's not much there. We went to the bottom on that on the 9th. It closed there on the 10th as well. So 141.50 does have some resistance to it, and that's where we started to get some out, and that's the baseline now for this. As you can see, we're in the short again, and we just took another fill out there. I mean, even as we're sitting here talking to you, we're making that cash. Hopefully, anyway, it doesn't come back down, or sorry, it doesn't come back up. But we shorted it again into this area. So we thought we were pretty lucky getting some of these ticks up here, but now let's play this range, right? Sort of the midday range from 143 up to 143 and a bit. So we'll hit this to the short side. We've already taken a piece out there. We reloaded and it came back in. So we're going to watch out for that 143.50 area. Now that we're getting lighter on the trade, I feel like we can actually wait and to see if Amazon tests the high spot there. But it's your trade of the day. It's Amazon, and I think it just started with bias. It just started with initially trying to go short, plus bringing it in on the market. You can see oil's come back down. Oil today was down 5.5% down to 87. It did battle back. It looks like almost to 90. But you can see the NASDAQ just hovering around. If we go back to flat, though, I'm pretty confident in this short. So we're going to see if we can hold a little bit of this. It's your trade of the day, and it's Amazon.